Lots of ladies and gentlemen have reached out to me asking why it's so hard for them to actually move on after failing in their relationships.
Yeah.
So we decided to talk about why some people actually find it so hard to move on after breaking up in a relationship and why others actually find it so easy. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Fondness Show. My name is TeddyBanks. I'm a certified life coach specializing in relationships and personal development. And my friend here.
Hi, beautiful people. My name is Viola K Uganda. I'm here to discuss some issues. Why is it hard for people to move on after breaking up in a relationship?
Actually, why is it easy?
Why is it easy? For me, it's easy.
Yeah.
Actually, for me, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
And for some people may think that it's hard to move on.
Yeah.
But it's not.
To me, it's really hard. Most people are saying, Teddy, it's so hard to move on after breaking up. But Violet here is saying...
No, not at all.
Okay, so let's see what exactly it is. Is it easy or is it hard?
Actually, for me, Teddy, for me, I think some people may think that maybe it's difficult to move on.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't show off after breaking up.
Okay.
Like, you know, when you're broken hearted and you think like, I think I'm not going to do that mistake again.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show them that I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
And you, the previous partner, maybe you may think that I never moved on.
Okay.
And I keep you in that perspective that I'm single. I don't have anybody in life because I don't want to be heartbroken again.
Let me tell you something, Violet. When you're in a relationship and very happy about it, you want everyone to know, right?
No, not to everyone. Not most especially when you're broken hearted. It's normal. People don't want to show their partners again in public. Maybe to show let me tell you this.
Okay.
Sometimes you may think, oh, maybe if I show him or if I show her to the public or to my exes, maybe they'll confront her.
Okay.
Maybe they'll confront him.
About what?
About anything. About no, maybe people tend, like, if you broke up with someone, they want you to fail.
Oh yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so they may think, okay, let me go to sabotage my relationship.
Yeah.
Let me say with Alex.
Yeah.
And then I broke up with Alex. Now, if Alex knows that I have a relationship going on, maybe he's going to sabotage.
That's true.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes,
he's going to tell my partner about my past, what we did, my mistakes, what. But people do change.
I understand.
You get what I'm saying?
Bottom line is that the mere fact that you're not willing to share with the public what is going on in your life is truth that you haven't moved on fully. Am I right?
No.
Come
for
on.
some people. For me, it's not a big deal. If I show off my partner or if I don't, it's up to me. I'm satisfied. I'm happy. Some people don't want to show that.
And some people actually want to show that I moved on.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
Yes.
Things are
And
going on
let me tell you, Teddy. In some cases, when people tend to do that, to show I've moved on, maybe they never moved on inside their heart.
That's true.
Yeah, they never moved on. Because if you have moved on, you do things basing on your intentions, basing on what you want, not what others will see.
That's
or
true.
not what others will say.
That's true.
You do things according to what you want, not according to what people want you to do. You get the difference.
Truth is that yes, I do. Truth is that some people, when they break up with their previous partners, especially when they have been in a relationship for a long time, they lose themselves within the relationship.
Yeah.
They lose the self-esteem.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't feel like they can find someone who can love them as much as
but Teddy, what do you think that people should do? Actually, that is another topic.
Okay.
After breaking up, what are the changes you must do after breaking up with someone? I think most of the time why people hardly move on after breaking up because they don't want to look at their mistakes.
Okay.
To look back, like you look back and say, what was the cause of our breakup? What went wrong?
I see.
When you look at the things that you used to do, and maybe you are like, okay, you feel guilty. After feeling guilty, you're going to make some changes.
I see.
You're going to,
and sometimes you might want to make the same changes with the same person. I mean, yes, I broke up with Alex, but we can make things right.
But what if he doesn't need you again?
Yeah, that's a different case.
Exactly.
But what if he needs you? They always, people hardly move on because they think they can always have a second chance with this somebody. We've been together. Probably we have kids together. We went to the same schools. We've hustled together. I mean, what is so hard for you not to forgive me so we can start afresh from where we stopped? Yeah.
That is also
It's
another
hard,
issue.
Especially for us women.
Yeah. You think that things will work out later if I do some changes in my mistakes, or for example, let me say, I used to go out every day and my man doesn't like it. I used to have friends that my man doesn't like. Maybe it's high time if you could give me another chance to abandon all the friends that I had before, and then I move on with my man. Maybe.
That's true, but that only works when the two of you are willing to make it work. Because if it's only one person, honey, it
doesn't work.
Yeah,
it's true.
You're gonna be hurt in the process.
Exactly.
So we do believe that it's so hard to move on.
No. It's just, you have a point there. That's what you're welcome. I'm saying that is a good point that you mentioned. But for me, I have so many reasons why people think that maybe somebody never moved on after breaking up.
That's very true. It's true, because we're different people and different characters.
But let me tell you something, Teddy.
Tell me.
Sometimes maybe you may think that I never moved on. Okay, I may say, let me go back to Alex. I'm going to go back to Alex. I'm going to show him that I never moved on. But inside me, some people go back to their previous relationship because they want to revenge. Do you know that?
That's true. That's true.
Do you know that?
Yes, I know.
I can come back to you. Maybe I want to show you that I was good, but you never see my value.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I
do. I want to show you that I'm valuable. I can make you cry again just for revenge. I come back, I do my best. I show you that everything is gonna work out this time around. But yet, inside my heart, I know that I'm going to dump you anytime.
That's true.
Because I don't want to be the last person to be chucked.
I see.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I don't want.
But there is this bitch called karma.
I know.
So even the mere fact that you think about doing avenges, it's true that you haven't moved on. Because if you move on from somebody,
you cannot do revenge.
Exactly. You want to move on with your soft life. You don't even want to know what's happening in their life. So you cannot turn back to them simply because you want to make revenge. That is an ego thing. You think you want to make revenge, but in actual sense, you need back the
you need the
back
person
the
back.
Love. Yeah,
I know.
Exactly.
I know. Actually, revenge doesn't mean that you. I agree with you on that point. I agree with you. Because revenging doesn't mean that you've ever moved on.
Exactly.
Unless you do things that you personally want, you personally feel like, yes, I think I need to do this. I'm not making anybody happy. I'm not going to impress anyone, but I'm doing this for my own good. I want to make myself happy. I want to get my current partner happy. Okay, let me say, when I move on with Sawagude, and then Sawagude, I don't post him. Maybe on my Facebook, on my social media accounts, I don't post him. I don't show him to the public. I never tell him about anybody or any of my friends. Then Sawagude is feeling insecure. Like, why she doesn't do this?
Because she used to do that for her previous partner. So why isn't she doing the same for me? That means she doesn't love me enough.
Exactly. But he doesn't love you, or she doesn't love you because he doesn't post you, or she doesn't post you. I think people hardly move on with that because they don't want, like previously I told you that it's difficult, or maybe you think that these people are going to sabotage your relationship. So you don't want these people to know about your partner. They don't want you to know about their current partner, because maybe there will be some sabotages, like within the relationship. Maybe this person will call the other person, maybe this person will tell this person another thing. She was like this, she used to do this, and then it will lead you again to disappointment. So I think some people may keep it a secret.
That's true. But for a given period of time, you don't tell me you're going to stay with this man. Say we're going to do that, to say for a couple of years, 2 or 3, without.
No, of course.
You know,
of course it cannot happen.
4 months, that's fine. But even there is a difference between keeping your relationship private and a secret. Do you know that?
Oh, really? There's a difference?
There is. Something private is something that you're not afraid to talk about. But something secret is something that you don't want even one person to know about it. So if you're in a relationship with someone and you don't want anybody.
Is that possible?
Yes, it is.
How?
Some people, they don't want even, for example, you have it happens. They don't want anybody to know that you're involved with this guy.
But what if you get married? Like if you wish to take this relationship on the next level and you get married, how? Like just out of the blue, you will show him in the public? People tend to do that actually.
If you want to get married, that is when you can step up and show people, you know what, this is Sarah Good Day. We've been together for 3 years, and people will be like, what? 3
From
years?
when?
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that?
Yeah.
We haven't.
Actually,
we
it's
didn't know about that. But when you've been together for 3 years, so clearly that's not.
But
that's not keeping it private.
No.
It's a secret.
It's secret. It's a secret.
And it's hard. Nobody wants to.
It's very hard because remember, you're hurting the other side. Exactly. Okay, for you, you're comfortable with it. And let me tell you, Teddy, some people we are selfish. Actually, I'm not going to take myself aside, because we are selfish. Most of the time we are selfish in relationship, whereby you think this is convenient for me. Yeah. But you don't think that Ted is being hurt.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Most of the time.
Most of the time. You think you're doing things on your own good. Okay, I'm not going to show this person in the public because I don't like it.
But
I was broken hearted before, and I don't if these people knows that I'm dating, if this person knows that I'm dating another person, is going to sabotage my relationship. But you remember, you're not only the one in a relationship with someone.
Snap it.
You're with someone in a relationship, so that means you're hurting the other side, and for you, you're comfortable with it. People tend to do that. Actually, it's so bad. It's so bad to think about yourself all the time, to think about your insecurities, but you don't think about the other way around, that maybe it's hurting him or her. Okay, I had, let me say, for example, you're a man, you had this previous relationship and you had kids, but you don't want this partner to know that to know about your past, because you don't want to show her in the public, because you don't want her to know about your past relationship, that you had kids, maybe you had 2 kids or 3 kids in different women, and then you're thinking about yourself, whereby you're not going to post this woman because you don't want your exes to tell her about your past. But remember, spiritually, physically, mentally, you're hurting this person, because she's going to think that maybe you have other people that you're dating. That's why you don't want to show her in the public.
And that's why communication is very important in a relationship.
Fred, what if you communicate to her and she doesn't understand? What are you going to convince her to understand that he's not going to post you because of this and this and this?
Violet, truth is that a guy who loves you will do anything
to make you happy.
I know. With no compromise.
I know.
A guy who really, really wants you, he will go an extra mile for you.
I know.
You know, to hell with family, to hell with what?
Yeah.
I want to make my baby
and
happy.
You should be open in a relationship. If you really love the person, you open up everything.
Relationships are sacrifice.
They will love you the way you are.
Exactly.
whether you had kids before, or whether you have
Exactly.
kids, or you never had kids, or you're this, or you were a womanizer, or you were a prostitute, people will love you the way you are.
Yeah.
Because people,
Someone who
we
is
do
meant for
believe that
you.
people do change.
Exactly.
People
Someone
do
who's meant for
change.
you, he will love you, or she will
Exactly.
love you exactly like how you are. You don't need to have to change a thing about you, unless those bad habits, you know that really I'm doing this, but it's not good.
It's not good.
Yeah, I need to work on this.
Those are character is so hard, like so hard to abandon, but it needs you, not anybody, because the character is you. So if you want to change from a character, you feel on yourself like, let me leave this. What are the causes? What is leading me to do this character? I don't like it also, because most of the characters that we have, we don't like it actually. Bad characters we don't like, but you
find
are like
yourself doing it.
and you're like, why am I like this? Why am I like this? I don't like it, but I just find myself doing it.
You even slap yourself a bit
Yeah,
after doing it, and you promise yourself, I
I
won't
won't
do it
do
again.
this again. But because it's a character, you do it again. But
Exactly.
you look at the things that causes, the causes of something. What causes this? What causes this? If you
But among the reasons as to why, there is peer pressure. That's one. I mean, you want to hang out with girls most of the times, and those girls, they want to take you to the bar. Influenced by peer pressure.
it's a habit. A habit is easy to abandon because you just learn habits. We just learn habits. Like,
so how about a character?
a character is something within you. The pride is a character that you're born with something. You get what I'm saying? You're born with that ego, the pride. You're born with a pride. You no one can advise you. I'm not advisable. What I want is what I want. What I do is what I do. I don't care about anybody.
Either you take it or leave it.
Exactly. That is a character, and it's very bad because a character leads us to hurt many people, whether they are close to us.
So,
and it will lead you to lose a lot of things in life.
So what is infidelity? Is that a character?
Infidelity.
Cheating? Is it a character?
Infidelity, I think it's somehow it's a character, somehow it's a habit. It's two in one. Because some people learn it and some people are born with it.
Born? I don't think so.
Really? It's a habit. That means it's a habit.
Yeah.
A habit it's easy to abandon, let me tell you. A habit is easy, but a character, is so dangerous.
So, another reason as to why people hardly move on after breakup. Like I said, you could have been together for a couple of years before, and you invested so much together. You have kids. I mean, you have apartments. You have same bank accounts. Built a life together, and then looking at yourself splitting everything aside for you to start a life with somebody else. And some men actually, when they start to move on, they might even tell you, yeah, this is my money, this is my house, this is my car.
But you know why?
I don't want you in my car, I don't want you
in my house.
And remember, this poor lady has been in a relationship for 10 years with 5
You've
kids.
destroyed her
Tell
whole
me
life.
how she is easily going to move on.
I know.
It's so hard.
I know. It's hard. But still, Teddy, some people, let me tell you, most especially this is for women, and you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Some women, they might come back to you, and you think they never moved on. For example, you had spent... You spent like 10 years with a guy and you have kids already. Let me say, your target was to have 4 children. And right now you break up while having 2 kids.
Okay.
So you say, I'm going to go back to this man simply because I want to fulfill my...
I want my 4 kids.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen that happen.
Exactly. Some women, most especially some women, they may say, okay, this guy is caring. He loves children so much. He's taking care of my children. So which man am I going to get that is going to take care of my children like he does?
But that's insanity. I mean, if you had 2 kids with him and he had the audacity to chase you away and you want to come back to have other 2 kids with him, honey, who is bewitching you?
I know, but Teddy, remember, for us ladies, we you may think, okay, it's can I call it a mentality?
Yeah, you can.
It's our mentality that, okay, my target with this guy was to have 4 kids
Yeah.
with him. But now we break up while having 2 and I need 4 and he's capable of taking care of my kids.
Yeah.
I think I should
That's
go
right.
back.
Yeah.
I think I should turn back to this man to have these 2 children, because if I have these children, he will take care of them. And maybe in other men that you see, or the men who are approaching you, you don't see that capability of loving you or of taking care of your children, and you're like, no, I think I have to go back. Remember, not because you failed to move on,
Yeah, because of
but you
vengeance.
have. I don't think that is a vengeance.
It looks like.
No, it doesn't look like.
That's actually selfish. Have you thought about these kids that are not going to have a dad? Clearly, you don't have your esteem. You don't feel like somebody's going to love you like this guy loves you. You don't feel like somebody's going to father your kids like this guy is fathering them, who is not actually in your life right now.
No, Teddy, what I'm saying is, when you go back, like, okay, I broke up with Alex.
Yeah.
Alex, we had 2 children,
Yeah.
and my ambition was to have 4
Yeah.
kids with him. I want to go back to Alex simply because I want to have other 2 children with him, because Alex have the capability of taking care of my children.
Yeah.
Alex has that caring, like a caring father, which I don't see in any other man that is approaching me right now. I think I have, when I compare Alex with other men, I think there's no man like Alex. I think this is the only man who can take care of my children, because first of all, he's the father.
Okay.
And he's caring. So I will go back to my previous relationship, to Alex, just because I want to have these other 2 children.
Not because you love him.
No.
But those reasons are only known by you. Right?
Yeah.
So people around you will feel like, oh, Viola cannot move on. Viola is so much into
Failed.
Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those reasons are just for you. But people,
But what should we really do to show people that we moved on, or to show our exes, or to show...
bottom line, you cannot do anything to please people. Or if you have to do anything in life, do it for you.
Exactly.
For your own good.
Exactly.
Not for the people.
Exactly. You have a point.
Feel me?
Yeah, I can feel you. You have to do things according to you, according to what you want, according to what is best for you. Not because Teddy's good. How will Teddy see me?
Exactly.
How will Teddy see me going back to my previous relationship?
Because
How
at
will
the
Teddy,
end of the day,
what
your
will Teddy
relationship
say?
is between you
And it's
your
about
man.
your life, because you keep on hurting yourself because you want to make other people happy. So you don't want to go back because you don't want to hurt Teddy.
And probably Teddy is somewhere with her man.
Exactly,
having
she's
fun.
enjoying her life. She's
I'm
happy
having fun
in
with
a
my
relationship,
boo.
and she wants you to do. Guys, people have gone into disaster life. Let me call it disaster life, because of the advices they take from their friends,
Exactly.
from their relatives. Guys, try to do things according to what you want. Okay, it's not bad to listen to an advice. For example, Teddy tells you, we always seek for advices. No, if you don't seek for advices, trust me, you will never get an answer.
That's
We
true.
all need advice.
Let's
But
say
exactly.
the quality of your question will always get you the quality of your answer. You know, you cannot ask Teddy, give me a cup, and I give you a plate.
Exactly.
Yeah? So you ask for whatever you ask for is what you will get.
And let me tell you something, Teddy. People should know. People should know. When you seek for an advice, choose the right thing to do.
Yes. When you seek for an advice, make your own decision.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Don't make anyone who advises you to decide for you.
Make your
own decision. Make sure you make your own decision. Out of 100 words that I've told you, what is good for me?
Exactly.
What makes me happy?
Exactly.
If moving on is going to make you happy, baby, move on. You don't need to even to ask any other person. If staying in a relationship makes you happy, stay in a relationship no matter what. Just look for a solution to settle your matters. Stay, because that makes you happy. Let me tell you something. This is always my say. Never say goodbye if you still want to try.
Exactly.
Never say you don't love a person if you feel you can't move on. You never say goodbye. If you want to try, keep on trying. Don't give up.
But honey, don't lose yourself within trying.
Yeah.
If you try and feel like you have tried enough, please.
We always tell them,
cut it
love
loose.
yourself first before you love anybody else.
Cut it loose, honey.
Yes.
Somebody else is going to love you
and waiting for you.
Yeah.
Someone out
that means
there.
it's not meant for you. Somebody who is meant for you will come in the right
and
time.
they will love you
and it will
unconditional.
all make sense as to why it never worked out in the first place.
Exactly.
So guys, as we finalize this, one of the major reasons as to why we find it so hard to move on after breakup is because of the vows.
Yeah.
I mean, we are married for better, for worse. I married you and I promise you I'll be there for you. So if I see changes in my man, if my man sees changes in me, he really would love to see me changing into the woman he fell in love with.
Yeah.
And if my man changes one day, I want to really try and see if he can get back to the D I fell in love with. Yeah. Yeah. So people would say, Oyo mukazi, I don't really know. Gaya muisabu, but she's still there. I mean, I have my reason.
Why are we criticizing people? Why are they still in a relationship? You don't know, because they are happy. They chose to stay because they are happy.
Will always talk. You will be fat. Oh, Teddy, you're so fat. Lose some weight. You lose some weight. Oh, Teddy, you're so thin. Get some flesh on. Teddy, you're so smart. I love your makeup. Teddy is over making up. You know.
I know.
You'll never be enough for people. So you have to do things
that makes you feel you. To make you feel like you.
Great. Oh, Violet, it's been pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
Really hope I'm going to have another date to host you.
Yes, I'm here.
Guys,
Thank
Violet
you.
is also a YouTuber. Her YouTube channel is Viola K Uganda.
If you want to know about dreams, I'm here for you. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's simply Viola K Uganda. You got me.
Yeah. Thank
you so much. And then also for Teddy, seeking for any relationship advice.
Baby,
she's here. She's educated. She knows what she's dealing in. She knows what she relationship and Teddy is here for you. Teddy is here for you. So just tell them about your
TeddyBanks Fondness show. I post videos every Sunday about relationships and personal development.
Yes. Trust me, she's good at that. She's good at that. But remember, she will advise you. You choose. You make your own decision. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I hope to see you on the next one. Much love. God bless you. Bye.